Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng seem to have reunited, and the interaction between their family of three is very sweet. Recently, some media captured the scene of Feng Shaofeng taking his children to pick up Zhao Liying from the airport. The sweet interaction between the three members of his family has made people speculate that they may have reunited and repaired their relationship with each other. Moreover, Feng Shaofeng's mother generously provided them with a mansion worth 100 million yuan, which further deepened this speculation. On a day that shocked and unforgettable countless fans, Zhao Liying announced her marriage with Feng Shaofeng on Weibo, and posted the marriage certificate. This news aroused doubts from netizens, because Zhao Liying, as a pure and kind girl, would fall in love with a man known as a playboy. After all, Feng Shaofeng has scandals with actresses in almost every film. However, their married life seems to be very happy. Feng Shaofeng announced that Zhao Liying had successfully given birth to a boy. The news sparked a shift in opinion about their marriage, with support pouring in. However, all the good things were completely broken. On the same day, Zhao Liying's studio released an official announcement on Weibo, announcing that Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng had divorced, which ended their marriage of just over 2 years. Zhao Liying's career development after marriage has been smooth sailing, and she has become a popular candidate for many film and television awards. She often attracts attention on the Weibo hot search list. Compared with this, Feng Shaofeng seems to have disappeared without a trace, and he will only be mentioned when Zhao Liying is mentioned. Details about the reasons for their divorce are still unknown, but the general opinion is that Feng Shaofeng's mother disagreed with their marriage. Feng Shaofeng has a prominent family background and looks down on Zhao Liying, a girl from the countryside. Although the woman was pregnant at the time, she could only reluctantly agree to the marriage. Recently, the media has exposed the news about Feng Shaofeng's divorce and depression, and Feng's mother is deeply regretful. For the sake of her children and grandchildren, she is willing to invest 100 million yuan to buy a luxury house, and promises to hold a grand wedding, hoping to pray for Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng remarry. However, Zhao Liying firmly rejected the proposal. The emotional bond between the two is mainly manifested in their children. The news about whether they remarried has been exposed more than once, and the media has been paying attention to their emotional direction. However, the parties have not made any response to this so far, so everything is just media speculation. Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng are suspected to have restarted their relationship. Feng Shaofeng's mother regrets it. Recently, Feng Shaofeng was photographed by the paparazzi taking his children to the airport to pick up Zhao Liying. The interaction between the whole family of three is very sweet. It is rumored that Feng Shaofeng's mother also gave them a luxury house worth 100 million yuan, which has aroused speculation about whether the two have reunited and come back together. On October 16, 2018, a day that shocked and unforgettable many fans came. Zhao Liying announced her marriage with Feng Shaofeng on Weibo, and posted the marriage certificate. This news made netizens start to doubt. After all, Zhao Liying is such a pure and kind girl, how could she choose to fall in love with a playboy? Especially considering that Feng Shaofeng has been rumored to have an affair with an actress in almost every drama. However, their married life seems to be very happy. On March 8, 2019, Feng Shaofeng announced that Zhao Liying had successfully given birth to a baby boy. This news once again changed people's views on their marriage and expressed their support. However, all the good things were completely shattered on April 23, 2021. Zhao Liying's studio announced through Weibo that Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng have gone through the divorce procedures, ending their marriage that lasted just over 2 years. After Zhao Liying got married, her career went smoothly, and she became the focus of many film and TV awards. She frequently appeared in Weibo hot searches, while Feng Shaofeng seemed to disappear without a trace. He is only mentioned when Zhao Liying is mentioned. There are different opinions about the specific reasons for their divorce, but it is generally believed that Feng Shaofeng's mother opposed their marriage. Due to Feng Shaofeng's prominent family background, his mother looked down on Zhao Liying, who was born in the countryside. However, Zhao Liying was pregnant at the time and could only reluctantly agree. Recently, the media reported that Feng Shaofeng fell into depression after divorce, and Feng's mother now regrets her decision very much. For the benefit of her children and grandchildren, she is willing to invest 100 million to buy a luxury house, and promises to hold a grand wedding, hoping that Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng can reunite. However, Zhao Liying rejected the proposal. Between two people, children are the closest emotional bond. This is not the first time news has surfaced about whether they are back on the road to marriage. The media has been paying special attention to their emotional changes, but the parties have not responded and can only speculate out of thin air. Feng Shaofeng and Zhao Liying are suspected of remarrying. It is super sweet to bring their son to pick up the plane, but netizens are worried about the issue of mother-in-law and daughter-in-law. According to reports, Feng Shaofeng had previously suffered from depression due to divorce, but now his mother has also realized the importance of Zhao Liying in her son's life, and decided to take the initiative to find Zhao Liying, and offered to donate a mansion worth 100 million yuan and a make-up wedding as gifts. The sincerity of remarriage. Recently, Feng Shaofeng frequently reported meeting with Zhao Liying, and this time he brought his son to pick him up at the airport. It can be seen that the relationship between the two is gradually repairing, and remarriage is no longer a strange thing. However, many fans of Zhao Liying are still worried about mother-in-law and daughter-in-law, especially Feng Shaofeng is a doting mother and man. Do these problems continue to arise after remarriage? The problem of mother-in-law and daughter-in-law is a common problem in many families, rich or poor. Different family cultures, interpersonal relationships and other factors will have an impact on the relationship between mother-in-law and daughter-in-law. Solving the problem of mother-in-law and daughter-in-law requires mutual understanding, respect and communication. Only through mutual tolerance, calm communication and compromise can the relationship between mother-in-law and daughter-in-law be improved. However, remarriage, as a choice for reconciliation after divorce, has certain advantages and disadvantages for both parties in the outside world. Before discussing the pros and cons of remarriage, we need to understand the situation between Feng Shaofeng and Zhao Liying and the reasons behind the remarriage. Feng Shaofeng and Zhao Liying are a star couple who have attracted much attention in the Chinese film and television circle. 3 years ago, they publicly announced their breakup, which made fans very regretful. But recent rumors of their remarriage have taken people by surprise, sparking speculation and discussion. Regarding Feng Shaofeng and Zhao Liying's remarriage, we should respect their decision and think rationally. Everyone's emotional choice is personal freedom, and we have no right to judge or interfere with their decisions. We do not know the circumstances and reasons for the remarriage, so an accurate assessment cannot be made. Marriage is a very complex relationship involving many personal and emotional factors, and it is difficult for the outside world to understand the details and emotional entanglements. Remarriage may be based on reaffirmation and understanding of each other's feelings, it may be to give children a complete family, and there may be other reasons. Take Feng Shaofeng and Zhao Liying as examples. Their situation is quite special because they have great influence and popularity, and both their personal and married life have attracted much attention. Therefore, regarding their remarriage, we should respect their decision and wish them happiness. Whether it is a celebrity or an ordinary person, the most important thing when facing relationship problems is to maintain honesty, communication and understanding. In any relationship, people may go through ups and downs, and the key is to be open and supportive of each other. So, to sum up, regarding Feng Shaofeng and Zhao Liying's remarriage, we should respect their decision and wish them to find each other's happiness and balance. When facing our own emotional problems, we should also maintain honesty, communication and understanding, and not easily judge other people's decisions. As an option, remarriage has certain advantages and disadvantages. For all parties, reunion can mean new beginnings and mutual support. However, conflicts and issues from the past can still be faced during the remarriage process. For the outside world, remarriage may cause various speculations and controversies. No matter what the choice is, we should respect the decision of the person concerned and hope that they can find their own happiness. At the same time, when dealing with property distribution and family relations, we must pay attention to legal constraints and family negotiations, and strive to be fair and reasonable. When solving the problem of mother-in-law and daughter-in-law, mutual understanding, respect and communication are required. Only by working together can a harmonious relationship between mother-in-law and daughter-in-law be established. I hope that Feng Shaofeng and Zhao Liying can successfully resolve the problems of mother-in-law and daughter-in-law that may arise after remarriage, and build a happy family. In the end, despite many doubts and suspense, we can only wait for the answer of time. I hope Feng Shaofeng and Zhao Liying's remarriage can go smoothly and they can each find happiness. Only they themselves can truly understand each other's mind. As bystanders, we should maintain an objective and rational attitude and give them blessings instead of too much speculation and interference. Let us wish Feng Shaofeng and Zhao Liying to go through the next happy life stage together.